You no go marry. Which year you want marry now? Hey fellas, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about quarter life crisis at age 25. Exactly. Now, if you're 30 or probably just 20, you should still get to know this because 25 is real. You can't avoid the age. Quarter life crisis is when one begins to feel doubtful about his or her own life, and now this is also as a result of trying to be a responsible adult, or trying to meet up with life goals. Now there are so many things that we have experienced, especially if you're 25 or you're probably 30 or maybe you are 20 and you're experiencing this already. Well, my darling, don't worry, it's normal, but you can make the normal become abnormal. All right, it's only what you say is normal that becomes normal for you, even when it's abnormal. One of the things you begin to experience at 25 that is a quarter life crisis is when you begin to compare your life then and now. You begin to say things like, oh, I wish I had my life going for me easier, oh, I wish I could do this, oh, I wish you just make wishes that can never come true. It's like saying, oh, I wish I'm still a child. I don't have to pay for bills. I don't have to go to work. You only have to go to school, come back, your mom has made lunch or dinner for you, and you're about to, munch on some yummy goodness. Or you're probably visualizing yourself 15 years from now. Now you're already looking into your future, saying, oh, I wish I could be in my boss's position right now. I want to be the one doing my boss's job right now. Or you're saying, oh, I want to be my own boss, right? You know that where you are at the moment is a process, but you're obviously looking at the bigger picture. So now before you get to that bigger picture, you have to pass through that process. And while you're passing through the process, you're like, say, in 10 years time, I would have owned my own car, probably have a driver, I have someone taking me out. That kind of feeling, do you understand? Now, that's quarter life crisis, my darling. Another one is when your expenses are way above your income. My goodness. Now the minimum wage in Nigeria is 30,000 naira, like we all know. Now imagine where you're living alone. Your salary is 30k and you're supposed to pay house rent, which here in Abuja you can't see. Well, maybe you'd see in the remote areas, but if you want to live in town, you are probably going to pay about 500,000 naira for a self-con. Now when I say self-con, you just have room, toilets and kitchen, no parlor. I'm sure you understand what a self-con is. Exactly. So that would get you a self-con in a year. Now the question is, how much of your 30k would you have to save up every time, to make up 500,000 naira by the end of the year so that you get to pay your house rent? Now if you're living in the remote area, you're probably going to see for as low as 250,000 naira. Your 30k a month in 12 months, that is 1 year, will not get you 250,000 naira, except you are multitasking or you have a side hustle or something. Now that is where I would give Nigerians kudos. Now you may have found yourself switching your jobs like 3 times in 6 months. Ridiculous, I know, because it's hard to get a job in Nigeria. It's hard to even get one job, talk less of switching 3 jobs in 6 months. But hey, some people have the opportunity to because they have the qualifications. The question is, with your qualification, can a company pay you what you are worth? Can any organization pay for your services because they know that this person is a talent? Now even the companies that know that, oh, they need you, right, they probably also can't afford you. So how do you save up to pay your rent if you stay in Abuja? This one goes for the ladies, especially the guys too. You have probably found yourself not having any interest in love at all. Like you don't even want to hear a guy say, oh, I love you, because you first size him from head to toe. Like, boy, you ain't done taking care of yourself. How do you want to take care of me? Do you understand? You don't have the capability to finish taking care of yourself and you say, I love you. Now, at age 25, you're not looking for I love you, I kiss you kind of boyfriend. You're looking for a serious, stable relationship, right? Well, it may not land you to where you're looking at or to the direction you're tilting towards, but you know that it's a stable one. But most of the guys we see now that say, I love you, I kiss you, my sister, they are very broke. And even if they're not, they have some hidden agendas, probably just want to chop and clean mouth. You know what that means, but if you don't figure it out yourself, I won't tell you. The worst that could happen to you at 25 is having your faith move on a roller coaster. Oh gracious goodness. I for one have experienced this, because at the period I lost my grandma, I felt like, I even felt like I tested God. That's what I see it as. I put God to a test, because I was seeing my grandmother, I was seeing life leave her in my very before, like in my own eyes. I was seeing life leave her, and I'm like, God, if you are still there and you can make this woman stay back with me, I would surrender all that I am doing right now and give myself all to you. Like, I know that it's hard to say you leave some certain things. I know that it's hard to say, oh, I'll stop doing this, I'll stop doing that. But between God and man, and deep down in my heart here, I made promises. I made promises that even in my sane mind, I'll tell you that, but sorry, I can't do this one. I made a whole lot of promises. And guess what? My grandma passed still. Now, did that shake my faith? Definitely did. Like, for a whole 1 week straight, I was confident that I was confident to tell anyone that I could not open my mouth to pray. Like, I did not find myself going to God. I know it's a very stupid thing, but hey, it's one of those stages you get to face in life, right? Now, imagine now you're not even, it's not that you lost anyone. You're going through midlife crisis. Did I say midlife? You're going through quarter life crisis. You are looking at your mates who probably their parents are, up there, and maybe they made money in one way or the other. They're like, they have cars, they're living the kind of life you would want to live, but you can't afford it. And then you'll be like, how many head does this person have that I don't have? You get, what are you doing right that I'm not doing? What is going on? Why is my own situation different? Now, instead of that mind of yours that would say, oh, or rather that innocent mind of yours that would say, let me pray, God move me to this stage, right? That mind of yours would now be saying, make you find out how the person make this money, make you safe, make the money. At that time, you just want to make the money. From 25, you just want to, have a comfortable life. But guess what? Nigeria will not even allow you. So minus the fact that you are 25 and you are yet to figure out your life, you are in a country where the economy is not even good at all. But hey, we're not here to blame the economy. Let's figure out how to sort out our own lives ourselves. Okay. The worst of them all is having to go to mentors. People that you look up to and say, this is my mentor. I'm looking up to this person. I want to be like this person. And one day you summon the courage to go and ask that mentor of yours. And the person gives you a very serious advice that at the end of the day you feel very terrible because it's not yielding results. Because you're like, the funny part. Okay, so let me give you an instance of what happened to me, right? So I was in church, and that Sunday we had a guest minister, and this man was talking about how he made money at a certain age and how now he is a boss of himself. Like, he would do consultation for people and he's cashing out. Right now he doesn't even want to work for anybody, even with the huge amount of money they are making to him as salary. Do you understand? So it's like saying, we're going to pay you 1 million naira every month. But he says, no, you can't afford me still. 1 million naira cannot buy me. Like, brother, if I say 1 million naira job right now, I'm a jump on it. Gracious goodness. But really, so he talked about a lot of things, and he talked about how you could be skilled in too many places, and you're probably trying to know, how you can do this and how you can do that. And I'm like, oh my God, this man is talking to me, because I'm a voiceover artist, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a radio presenter, name it. Like, there are too many things I know how to do in this one body. And then in my head I'm like, okay, Onyekachi, you are all of these things, and you know where you want to get to. All of these things are in my head. Now, how do I marry them together? So when it was time to now ask questions in church, I decided to write my own question on a piece of paper, because I'm not one to face crowd most times. So I wrote my question passed it to the pastor, and then he read my question, and guess what he told me? My brothers and sisters, this man said that I should find that one thing that is priority to me and focus more on it, and I would see how the others would fit into each of them. Now, in my head, I'm like, this man has not really answered me, but he has answered me. He has answered me because he has said something. But that thing he has said, I know it already. Now the question is, how do I marry it together? You can't tell me to focus on one. What happens to the other one? It's like saying practice makes perfect, right? And then you stop doing one to focus on the other one. How do you think you perfect your skills in this other area? It doesn't work like magic. You must continually do something to make your hand strong in it. So I'm like, did this man just help my situation and make my matters worse? So when you go to meet mentors, they probably must have given you a very strong advice. You know, you're paying attention to them, everything. They're talking with so much confidence. At the end of the day, you leave there, you get home, you're wondering, so where do I start from? In all of this hula baloo going on in our head, we're wondering, where do I go to from here? Am I sure I'm doing the right thing? Am I sure I'm doing what I love? Somebody somewhere is asking you, auntie, when are you going to get married? When are you bringing babe home? When are we going to meet him? Don't you know that in this your generation, girls quickly get to menopause before they realize it? Don't you know that you need to get married early so you grow with your children? Do this, like marriage. Can you people stop it? Stop it. Is really disturbing. If you're not hearing when are you getting married, you're hearing, this brother is eyeing you, it's like he really likes you, you know, go like marry him. Waiting they sup, waiting they occur for this street. Like, you put tone it down with this whole marriage talk. Like, it's really getting on my last nerves. I don't understand it anymore. Any small conversation you're having with an adult, you're putting marriage inside. You know you're getting older, you should get married. As in my time, this is how they say it. In my time, when I was your age, I had like too many guys hovering around me asking for my hand in marriage. Well, sorry for us that do not have guys hovering around us asking for our hands in marriage. Like, really, my priority right now is to make money and have a very comfortable life. Well, it's not like if there's a guy somewhere asking for a relationship, it's not like I wouldn't welcome it. But when the guy is not there, please let me put my focus to where my focus belongs, and that is making money. Because at the end of the day, if you're looking for one guy or waiting for one guy to come and meet you and say, baby girl, I like you, I love you a lot, I have the money, I'm going to take care of you, you enter his house without money in your pocket, you're practically just saying, this is me, I am your slave, do with me what you will. Because anything you need, you have to go and meet him. Babe, please, I need money to buy my sanitary pads. Babe, please, I need money to make my hair. Even you that are saying the babe, your mouth not go pain you. You would eventually get tired, and you get tired of your constant requests, because at some point you have to be able to fend for yourself. So please, our elderly aunties, elderly uncles, we know that marriage is important, but is it really for everybody? Is that what we want to be doing with our lives now at 25? Yes, it's advisable you get married early so you grow with your children, blah 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 blah. I've heard it a lot and I'm tired of hearing it. As the man look on the uncle, please allow us breathe fresh air, because the moment you start talking about this thing called marriage, there is that pressure of, am I doing the right thing at this time of my life? Am I on the wrong path? You know, like, already we feel like we're already left out. Now, if I'm speaking your mind, please let me know in the comment section below. Already we feel like we're left out because some of our mates are probably married and have 2 children. Or you probably see your ex that, you know, you were doing shakara for that time, now he's married with children. Seeing some of those your classmates and now have cars, or probably traveled abroad and you're saying, God, when? Me, if I want to go abroad, but as the money no come, uncle. Please, aunties, uncles, I am begging. This is mounting pressure on an already existing pressure. So when you see a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old, even a 20-year-old trying to, you know, not even trying, some of the time you see people just keep to themselves. It's not like they don't want to be happy. It's not like they don't want to, you know, enjoy life, go on adventures and all of that. It's because they already have an existing burden in their heart. They're already asking themselves, where do I go to from here? How do I make it to this place? What is next to do? And then somebody comes to tell you, you don't go marry. Which year you are married now? You that you're married, where are you? No, really, let's ask these questions. You that you're married, where are you? Have you been able to identify yourself as a human being before you got married? Now, I'm not shading the ones that are married. Like I said, kudos to the women that are married. Women that are 25 are married. Oh my God. May God bless your heart and strengthen you every day, because I don't know how you people do it and I don't envy you at all. But again, like I say, kudos to you. So, if you are 25, probably 30, or even just became 20, don't let anybody pressure you to do what you don't want to do. Don't let anybody pressure you to grow faster than your pace. Now, your friends may be married. Some of your friends may have cars of their own. Some of your friends may be living on their own right now. Some of your friends are probably living the life you wished and dreamed to live. It's okay. The race we all run as individuals are quite different. Yes, we may be of the same age, but where you would get to in life at 25 is probably not where the other person will get to at 25. You may be behind or ahead. The main purpose is to move at your pace and with God. Now, it sounds really crazy, but majority of the things I've explained here, I've experienced them. I've experienced them so bad that some days I just stay and put up on my WhatsApp status and say, but wait, is it just me, or does life seem like it's really hard? Now, if you have my personal number, I'm sure you've probably seen this on my WhatsApp status before. Now, if you're just 20 and experiencing all of these things already, take it easy. But if you are not, bear it in mind that these things will come. Now, are there ways to avoid it? I wouldn't know. I wish I knew, I would have said it. But for now, that I don't know of any ways to avoid it, have it in mind that these things will come. So you also have to take it easy. And when you take it easy and move according to the pace that you are supposed to move, everything would work out eventually. Again, don't let anybody whatsoever pressure you into doing what you're not ready to do. Until you are ready, then you should go ahead to do it. So guys, thank you so much for watching and staying with me. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Now, just in case you're a new subscriber, my name is Annabelle Onyekachi Atanagak, and I create content surrounding beauty and lifestyle. So please don't forget to click on the subscribe button so you get to be a part of the bell. So until my next one, bye guys.